We're gonna make this 8-legged octopus for free from a pair of old jeans. We will need for the head either a ball of some sort, a lemon plastic container. You could even use a medicine bottle, just make sure it's non-toxic to dogs, or even a hard cardboard piece of a roll. You'll need some scissors. Today I'm going to use an old pair of men's jeans, complete with another strip that I've already cut, or I could use something like an old fleece house coat, like this one. Cut the full length of the jean material at least as big around as your head, so it matches right up there. So this is what I'm going to do. We will cut this along the seam. If you want to straighten that up, you can. There's a bit of a difference, doesn't really matter. There's 1, 2, 3, no, it's not quite as wide, and 4. Fold this end because it's the narrower end in thirds, and it's just because that will make just a nice width. This is wider, so I'm going to fold it in quarters, so I'm going to fold that in and that side in, and then this will fold over onto itself. Then somewhere in the middle, if I fold this right over, in the middle, this is going to fit in here, and you can see I've just made a quick mark so I know where to sew to on both sides. There we go. What I'm going to do is sew up and down once, come back, sew the other way up here. The same on this, it's just to hold the legs together. And then this will be able to be snugged in here in the center. This will be open. So we'll have a leg over and a leg over. If you're planning to braid them, try this. And so what I'm going to do is cut these into 3. So I'll do that there. I'll do that the same on this side. This side will be harder to braid, just to give you a bit of a heads up because of the pockets. If it's too hard, you can always cut the pockets off, and this label as well. I'm going to give it a try without, oh, maybe the pocket will come off anyway on its own. Let's just see how that's going to work. I could clean that up and take that off, but I'm not going to bother. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is, there we go. We can just braid this easy enough from here. You just fold and braid, fold and braid. Let's try the other way. If you have a flatter material, it's obviously going to be easier. You can pull it tighter. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, you get the idea. So there's that. Then you take your little toy, and when you put it inside, now it creates a little bag which becomes the head. And if we repeat that with 4 or 6 other things, you can see how we have these nice little legs. We could actually tie it so it had a little knot on the end. It won't be as secure as, here, hold this with my knee. There. You can just tie knots in like this, because the dogs are going to chew it apart anyway. There, gives them something fun to play with. There, that works. Do the same to the other one. Tight. There we go. So it gives them even more to chew. 2 little toggles. We got the head, and we're well on our way. So we need to make 3 more of these, whether you braid them or sew them, and then we will have an 8-legged octopus. For the sewn version, fold lengthwise and sew. Make sure to remove any of the metal snaps, as we don't want to break our dog's teeth. Once you have your 4 strips prepared, now it's time to put them together. take your head, whatever you've chosen, and place it in the middle of the bottom one. Here I've taken a weakened leg, and that's going to be the one on the very bottom, so it will be the most protected by the other material. Next, we just simply layer them. So here's another one. I'm going to layer it over top, kind of stagger it so that the legs go around. And I will just continue that with the third one. So here's the black one that we started with. I'm going to stagger this one a bit more, make sure that the black. Now at this stage, we want to secure the strips around. What I'm going to do is use a seam that I've cut off of the jean material as the actual security. So all I'm going to do is simply tie it around. Now I'm going to run this around once more and tie it with the first end. Tie it in a really tight knot, and this just helps to secure it. So now for this particular one, just to show you that the braided ones are quite a bit shorter, but what I'm going to do is just place this right over top of the one below, and you see that I've also used the wider piece as well to just add that as an extra cap. So I still have my 8 legs, so I've got 6 of the straight legs and I've got 2 braided legs, and this will work. And I'll do the same thing with a different strap or a different seam. And we have a nice toy that our dog can have some fun with, pulling, tugging, and it's very strong, so that you can actually play tug-of-war with it, and it's going to last for a reasonable amount of time. The reason I choose jean material is because it's cotton, and small amounts, if ingested, will pass right through the dog's system. So here we go. Clover, do you want to play? What's this? What's this? What's that? What is it? What is it? You good? What is it? Yeah, here you go. What? I don't know. Thank you. Good girl. Sit.